Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 12th and final episode, I believe, of ORESUKI. And I say that because an OVA was announced, and I'm not sure, honestly, if it's going to be the conclusion or a sequel to this. We'll have to see how it wraps up. Because in the previous episode, I was like, man, I don't know how they're going to wrap everything up in this 12th episode. So maybe that is the conclusion. Which, if it is, which we'll have a better idea, or at least I will. You guys probably already know. Some of you guys probably know, but I'll have a better judgment probably at the end of this episode. But if it is indeed a sequel or conclusion, we're gonna have to wait like half a year, maybe even longer to get it, because I think it's been said that the OVA is gonna come out like in the summer of 2020. So yeah, that's looking into the future though. It is something I did want to bring up though and talk about real briefly. But we're here for episode 12. Obviously, we have to wrap up the stuff with Hazuki, the library, Pansy, and they threw some shade towards Sunshine, but I don't know if they're actually gonna do something with him or if he's gonna have some kind of like redemption sort of thing. I'm not sure. It looked like they threw shade towards him, but they can't do something like that again, right? That they did at the beginning of the series with him. I don't think. We'll see though. We're gonna get into this episode, this 12th episode, and see what we got, everyone. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. No OP either. Also, more people are starting to come to the library, so getting Hazuki and those two other girls involved actually helped. They did help. Pansy still he still has to help her, right? And she's still being like this. Did you see what's her name in the background too, looking at Joel like that? Like she knows that he's troubled. Episode 12, the one I love is. Sunshine's like, oh, I get it. Yeah, unless he's dumb. Like, this is what they were talking about. Like, and we were talking about in the previous episode, like, right? Or Pansy was saying it, like, he's so nice, but he doesn't understand how he hurts others, or he doesn't see it. Like, I guess he can't tell that she's uncomfortable, and he's still pressing himself onto her. It's like, so maybe Sunshine is gonna do something. Maybe this is like a redemption thing for him. That's what they were trying to show us at the end of the previous episode. Or I hope he's not trying to use this as a ways to swoop her. I don't think so. I don't think they'd do something like that in the final episode. They went to school together, right? She went to school with Hazuki and Pansy. Like what, in middle school? Yep, hit the nail on the head. Are you serious? 100 spares? Right? What? 100? Saying, you do something. You go do something. It should be Joro, right? Yeah. She's not. She's kind of right about that. What is that in the background? Is that an owl or something? You hear something in the back? Look at her go, man. The love bug. That's what they're all going to the library for. Ah, makes sense. Ooh, what would you do if she got a boyfriend? Ooh, and Himawari and Kazos are right here too. Oh, everyone's here, I guess. Like Asanara's here. Like, oh, what happened to congratulations? What happened to congratulations? No, I don't think I don't think Sunshine has like ill intentions with this or anything. Like, I think they're both like, this is the plan, obviously. You can't see Joro's face. Joro looks just as surprised, but I think he's just kind of going along with it, maybe. Or like he maybe has an idea, like. Ooh. See, she doesn't want to do this. I still feel like he was. Maybe he's not playing this whole thing, like the whole thing off. What if Sunshine just doesn't even know about this? What Pansy? Oh, well, okay, there goes that. See, look, they're throwing shade on him. That's what I was saying. I thought it was a plan that maybe he didn't have ill intentions about it, but did he really? Please say psych. Please say psych, right? Like, come on. Are you kidding me, dude? I did what I was supposed to do. Now, see, this still is a plan. This still is a plan. I'm not. I'm not buying that. She's, man, I feel like every time they have her, like, her fan club just gets more and more like excited. It gasses her up more and more and more. It pushes her more and more and more. Don't act like you're content, right? This is ideal, right? Do what you gotta do though, right? Like that's this man should be going to Pansy, right? Or like he should be. Is this girl finally gonna build up the courage to confess to him or something? Or like what are they trying to do with her? Think about what Sunshine told you. I did what I was supposed to do. Now you got to do your part. You got to do what yours. Yeah, that's what he said. That means he can still go there, right? That means he could. Mmm. This was her own way of. You better, right? Is she actually gonna? Aww. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the way she was looking at him at the beginning of the episode when he was looking troubled, like she noticed that actually. Like she wants to help him. Yeah, she's actually mustering up the courage to hold a conversation with him and talk to him with like an asshole. Like yeah, right, yeah. I've kind of came to like her a lot more, honestly. Like she's grew on me. She has. Oh man. Ooh. Oh, here's this again, huh? Yeah, he didn't really have ill intentions by it. They were kind of like scaring me a little bit with that, but good thing they didn't do that, man. Just has to drive him in. Just has to bring him in. Didn't this man say he was gonna be like, congratulations, and that was it? He just totally went against, like, he just went against what he told Zoro he was gonna say to her, did it, like, right? Like, if she did get a boyfriend. Think about Pansy's feelings. What? Hello? Right? Like, what? Oh, here we go. Nah, she she can't even hold herself back, right? Like she can't even contain herself. And that was the one he read, right? Like this man's like, "Oh, you're out of the picture now, buddy. You're like, or you're about to be. If you, I mean, you already were. But it's like, yeah, of course. You gotta respect that. We're friends, right? This is Pansy. Like, you gotta honor Pansy's request. You know, man. Like, right? Whoever loses has to stay away from her, like forever. Like, did you have your fingers crossed? Oh, these two are so pissed. This means war. They go, yo, the reactions of all of them. Damn. Is this already the end? Towards the end of the episode? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this has to go on in another episode. right? Like this has to go on. Like the OVA has to be a sequel. A hundred. Oh, well, this is gonna be what, like 3-2 then, or 4? Oh, Pansy's not there, so it's like, oh, it'd be 3-3. Oh, okay, or possibility of a tie. Yeah. So desu ka? Yeah, this is where his personality. Yeah, this is where his personality, the way he is his downfall. Like this right here. Right, because Cosmos, Himawari, Asanara, they're gonna vote for him, right? Like, so yeah. Pansy. Oh, Pansy gets. I didn't think Pansy would get the vote. That's why I said it was gonna be 3-2. But, oh, okay. I see. Like his name means like watering can, and then his like hose, like, yeah. I. Well, you know who they're. So more than just them are voting. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Is he like doing a chicken thing, like a chicken dance? Wait, what? Wait, what? Right, right, right. Screw the OP. And now it's playing. That's the singer of the OP. Oh boy. I won't let anyone have the top headline. Oh man. All three of them at this point? What? This lucky guy, bro. What is this? Right. So they're gonna have to continue this in the OVA. People have had their fill of that kind of story. Facts, facts, facts. The main character always wins. Like, yes, screw you. It ain't over yet. We still got a little more story left. Yeah, obviously, and we're gonna have to wait half a year for it or something, right? Like the OVA comes in. I think it was announced like next year or 2020, obviously next year, but middle of 2020. It's like seriously, man. So that's kind of unfortunate. Like I was saying at the beginning, like I think we'd have a better idea at the end here how they're gonna, if the OVA is actually gonna be the sequel or conclusion, to wrap it up, and it seems like it is, right? It obviously, like, Joro at the end, they're like still got a little more story left. So, bam. So you can't even really judge this as a finale, right? Even though it says like the end, at the end of it, it's really not the end. Like, so it's not, you can't really like judge this as a finale, I guess. I don't know if people are actually really doing that or what, but um I don't even really know what to think of this episode. I liked, what they did towards the end, where Joro went back to how he was right at the beginning of the series. That's kind of what this episode reminded me of, especially like towards the like the second half of the episode was like the episodes we got at the very beginning, which are some of my favorite episodes. So I did like that. I did that, like that part of it, like Joro going back to his old, his true persona, essentially, like, right, his, which, Hose is like the embodiment of his, when he puts on the act and acts all nice and whatnot. So that's like that's what they're going for, obviously, with that. But to see that side come out of Joro again is, that's one of my favorite things about this show and about him. Obviously, that's like the main thing that he has going for him. So it's a wrap, right? Like Joro's gonna win, because I mean we already know like just how Pansy feels about him and whatnot, but it's like I know for like the competition's sake and all that, like just like the way these things go, there's no way the main character's gonna win, right? there's no way the main character's gonna win. Um. Oh wait, what did I say that wrong? I might have said that wrong. Which, I'm talking about Hose. Like, there's no way he's going to win. Yeah, like, so you guys know what I mean. So yeah, it's hard to judge this as a finale though. So I'm not really like judging it or treating it as a finale. We're just gonna have to wait a bit for the finale or the OVA. Guess that's a good way to have people buy more of the series, right? I mean, I guess they got to do what they got to do, but yeah. Also, out of nowhere, Cosmos, Himawari, and Asunaro with their confessions. I mean, the what's her name? Forget the girl who got the whole hair makeover thing. Like she even mustered up the courage and came out and did that with Joro, although it wasn't as big as like a confession like the other three I just mentioned, but that was still something, and that was big actually. She actually really helped when you think about it with this episode and with what Joro did in the second half of the episode towards the end there when he came into the library and just held shit down pretty much. um so you got to give some props and some love to her as well, and even Sunshine too. I was like, please don't do this show, please don't do this, and they really didn't, right? It was kind of like the whole, really literally reminiscing to the beginning of the, obviously the series is aware of what it's doing and what it had at the beginning of the series. It kind of went back to that, so it was solid, man. It was solid. Am I gonna, it's not even the finale, so I was gonna say, is it the greatest finale ever? I would say no, but I mean it was a solid episode. I can't, like I said, I can't even really judge it as a finale. That'll have to wait, which I feel like I'm gonna freaking forget almost everything by the time it gets here, because I'm gonna watch so many more shows in between that time, and right, so I might have to rewatch this episode or something before the OVA. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when it even comes out. So yeah, that about does it for this episode of ORESUKI. I guess I'll see you guys for the OVA whenever it comes out, or in some of my other videos. If you did enjoy this one, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.